The legendary Sannin, Orochimaru. Haven't drawn Orochimaru in years. I think I've only drawn him once. So let's do this one of him. This is when he's younger, and he's a Sannin. So let's go. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Face in profile. So I'm gonna start with his nose. Kind of like a letter L, right? So we're just gonna go center point here, come over to the left. His head is like this side. So let's go. And yeah. So we'll curve it down a little bit first, and then it kind of flicks up. Right, kind of two bumps, and then this turns into that sort of L shape, or like an upside down 7 going down that way. Right, and then his nostril just here. So at the top you'll turn this into like a Z kind of shape. It goes, the forehead goes back this way, right? So it kind of like curves around here. You could do it straight, you could do curves. There's a lot of wiggle room. So that's the brow area. You know where the brow area is, you know roughly where the eye is, right? It's kind of like across from this sort of point of his nose, where the nose meets the brow. Just come across a little bit. And then we'll start with his top eyelid line. All right, so we'll just curve it across here. We're gonna go with like black eyelid lines, and then we'll draw the purple thing around, right? So we got this little spike that comes down here. And then bottom eyelid down that way, and then the white of his eye just in here, like the eyeball. And I'll just thicken this up a little bit, make it a bit darker. Okay, so he's looking over his shoulder sort of towards us, right? So the iris, just a circle here, that golden sort of snake eye of his, just curves around there, and then that spike of an eye, a thin spiking black pupil just there. So then, so we have the, like the purple spike, right? So it comes, say, like out the front of his face, goes down his nose a bit, and then it goes back up, right? Comes around that eye and goes back all the way back to the spike. Sort of, you can make it as long or short as you want, and then it just goes back down, sort of underneath, touches like the eyelid sort of here. So it's all purple around there. And then there's an eyelid line just above. And his eyebrow will just go like underneath his headband, somewhere there. So say like the headband line just comes across this way. And he's lots of long hair and stuff. And the eyebrow will just thicken it up. Roughly like that. So we'll move down his face now. So top lip. Your lips, when you're in profile, it's kind of like a letter M, right? So watch. Like a stretched out, like if you took the legs of a capital letter M and pulled them out. So the top lip comes out, back in, and then the bottom lip goes out and back in. So it's like a letter M sort of thing. And then the mouth just comes back real serious, downturned sort of thing. And then his chin goes down real long, curves around, goes up for the jaw. Now, this is all covered with hair. You could draw the jaw if you wanted and curve it up to his ear, but it's easier for me to just leave a gap. And we'll draw the hair and then add the ear in behind his hair, roughly here somewhere, kind of in line with the top of his eye. So go back up now and do the headband and then start his hair. So say the metal plate sort of curves this way, bumps around, up, around to the front, and then the top of the headband across to there, bottom of that. And then we can see the leaf sort of tail, like half of the spiral, you know, of the leaf. And I might just double this up because it seems to be big enough that I can do that. So sometimes you could draw this with a single line. Sometimes a double line works to make it look like it's scratched in. And then we have the metal plates or studs that attach the metal to the fabric of the headband. Now, hair. So he's got pretty much just like a round head, but the hair is real long, hanging down like dead straight, sort of dark hair, right? So just these sort of long hair spikes just hanging down the front of his face there. And this then curves all the way around the back of his head, right? So it goes up this way. And it just goes all the way around the back. Quite long. And round, just like a standard sort of long round head. And then we have some more long spikes here. Really long. One more here. Right, and then we can see his ear just here. It's kind of across from his eyebrow more, maybe. Yeah, we'll put it here, this high up. And then this curves down right to there. And you can see some ear lines inside. And he has an earring just sort of sticking off here. It's in behind. And it's got these spikes on it. And then it looks like a sort of a circle or something in here. Just double up this line and add a little connector there. So more long hair then flows down sort of his head here. Just long sort of strands of hair. Like really, really crazy long, going down that way, and then the back of the head will go down this way as well. And you can do as much texture and stuff on this as you'd like as well. so that's his hair, pretty simple. And then his collar comes across here. So he's got like a black collar and a green one, right? So say a green one. So it's that ninja sort of collar first, right? So it goes this way. And that has like some lines on the front of it. There's another level here, like the shoulder pads and stuff. Okay, and then he has what looks like a black one coming around his neck, just here. You can't see his neck or his jaw or anything there. And then the collar at the front comes around and down that way. And then his hair kind of just disappears in behind his body there. And maybe another sort of shoulder line here a little bit. Right, that's it. Orochimaru Sannin. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.